And now, Freelance Heroism presents Dragon Heist.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to the Patreon, in particular those who donate to producer tier.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel.
Yes.
Would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, Rebecca, and Chris Sones. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Rachel.
Yes.
Quiz time. You ready for a quiz?
Do we want to explain why we're doing a quiz?
I don't think so. Should we? Or I'm fine with just leaving them hanging out there and being like, what the hell's going on with this intro? I think the confusion will draw them in.
Oh, okay.
No, we should probably explain. All right. So we had an idea, or well, I sort of had an idea, but you've really polished up this turd. You explain. You're better at this.
So we usually record these intros like a day or two before the episode release, just so they're like the most fresh and up to date.
Right. The most artisanal intros.
But not this weekend that we're recording, but the following weekend is when I'm moving into my new place because my landlord has decided to kick me out after promising that she would not.
Okay. We're feeling like I was getting a little tension there for a minute, but let's keep it light.
So because I'm going to be moving, I won't have time to record that intro. So today we're recording two intros, one for this week, one for next week. And you had the idea of us doing a sort of like two-parter quiz thing.
If you will, a twintro.
Twintro.
Right.
So one intro is going to be one quiz, one person taking one quiz. And we've each like picked a mystery quiz for the other.
Right.
And the next week will be the other person.
Mine is, if you had to be a cannibal, which of your teammates you would eat first. And we're going to figure that out. I
didn't know they had quizzes about that.
There is. I had to really look for it. And I'm on a watch list now, so you better do good. I don't think I can take it again. All right, so we're going to do... you're going to ask me the questions first, or I'm going to ask you the questions first?
I'm going to ask you the questions first. I have two quizzes picked out in case one of them goes faster than the other.
What? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna expand on our answers, I think. Okay.
I'm not telling you what this quiz is about. I'm just saying it's a personality type quiz.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can find out what it is at the end. This one is 12 questions.
Okay. You're doing this weird kind of jazzy fucking thing with your hand right now, and it is making me nervous. But okay, I'm ready for this quiz.
All right. When you were in high school, you could always be found either debating politics against the rival schools, working on the yearbook, discussing calculus equations with your math club, programming new computer applications in the library, or surrounded by a bunch of people at the school dance.
Probably the politics one. I was in international... it's like a debate club thing.
Okay. All right. Next question. The board game that nobody can beat you at is...
Magic the Gathering.
Pictionary, Trivial Pursuit, Jenga, Risk, or Mastermind.
I don't know what Mastermind is, but I'd probably be good at that too. See what I'm doing? Risk?
Risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though I prefer diplomacy over Risk, but
okay.
Nerdy thing.
Something you are looking forward to be able to do in the future is discovering the cure to diseases, communicating with other species of intelligent life, becoming a world leader, inventing a time travel machine, or exploring the galaxy.
I think I know what this quiz is about now. I would say exploring the galaxy would be my answer, even though I would want during that time to have invented a time machine and also to communicate with other intelligent species. But because they're encapsulated in Explore the Galaxy, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you let guide most of your decisions?
My wang. Sorry, that was wrong. Okay, go ahead.
It's not an option.
Well, Riker's not going to be one of the options then, because that man has used that divining rod to get him out of many a jam.
Emotions, intelligence, logic, probability of success, or experience.
I feel like some of these overlap a little bit. Can you give me the options one more time? I just want to feel them out.
Emotions, intelligence, logic, probability of success, or experience.
I would think experience sort of encapsulates the others as well. Like, probability of success is probably the smartest way to do it. But I think experience has both that and incorporates logic and intelligence as well.
Okay.
I think the only one I would for sure say not is emotion.
Okay. You are starting a club. What is the most important thing about it? That it's fun, that it's exclusive and has secret rituals, that it has some sort of purpose, that it offers hands-on experiences, or that everyone likes it.
You'd think. I think it has a purpose is my answer. But I think that everyone likes it should be implied in the fact that they're attending, right? Because if they don't like it, it's not a club anymore.
Now it's forcing them to hang out.
Job. Yeah.
All right. So it has some sort of purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. When someone walks into your house, they will see a collection of projects in various stages of completion, a pile of comedy movies and joke books, a very neat and orderly place with few personal mementos, a stack of books about becoming a successful leader, or a cozy environment with lots of pictures of you and your friends.
The first one, work semi-finished.
Okay.
Look, I know what the joke book things are, but if this is trying to pin me as a character from Star Trek, which is where I feel like this is going,
okay,
I don't want to be Tom Paris, and there's nothing about me putting books and shit like that out. No offense, Tom. I still haven't gotten over that shuttle accident in TNG before you change your name from Nick Locarno. So let's just we're gonna go with the first one.
Okay. When you were a child, your favorite toy was Army Men, a Light Bright, Rubik's Cube, Legos, or a doctor's kit.
I think the answer is Legos or Legos. What was the first one?
Army Men.
I liked Army Men too. I'll be honest though, I think it's Legos. Can you read off all the answers again? I'm going to tell you my initial thinking.
Army Men.
I had a literal flashback to having G.I. Joes that we used to play in the sand with. And I would memorize where we used to do this thing where we'd bury them in the sand. We'd dig a hole, put a little piece of cardboard with them inside, cardboard over the top, and then sand over it, so that when our trucks were moving from location to location, somebody could have a little pop open door and bring out we wouldn't know they were there. But I'd watch my opposition bury their stuff, and then I'd remember where they all were, and then they'd forget to get all of them when they left, and then I'd get free G.I. Joes. It's like my favorite thing to do.
So
I got a Cobra Commander with a voice talking backpack that way.
You were just scamming other children.
Oh yeah, it was literally like rolling dice in the alleys. It was 3-card Monty for 8-year-olds.
Okay. Other than Army Men is Light Bright.
No, I hated that fucking thing.
Rubik's Cube.
I like Rubik's Cubes. My parents used to get mad at me because they'd buy something like that, one of those little riddle puzzle toys, and it'd be solved in an hour, and they'd be like, this isn't worth it.
Lego, Legos. Or doctor's kit.
No, who the fuck wants to do that?
All right. So Legos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is your best friend's birthday. You get them cash, tickets to a Bon Jovi concert,
Hey.
a model kit or puzzle, a gift certificate, or tickets to a presidential fundraiser.
I would not get a person tickets to a fundraiser.
Okay, do you want to spend money?
Hey, do you want to go give someone money on your birthday? That's a really weird thing to do.
Hey, I spent money so that way you can spend money.
Right. I bought the $500 a night dinner, per plate dinner, so you could go sit down at that dinner and have old fat men ask you for more. Don't you want to spend your birthday with Newt Gingrich? What were the other ones? I'm sorry, I just got lost in that last one.
Cash.
That's good.
Tickets to a Bon Jovi concert.
Oh, Bon Jovi. That's fantastic. Okay, keep going.
A model kit or puzzle, or a gift certificate.
None of these feel right to me.
No?
Ticket to a Bon Jovi concert seems more my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I would imagine that if this is a Star Trek thing, he's a holodeck, so why would I buy tickets to it? And if Bon Jovi still lives in the fucking 24th century, then that's pretty incredible.
Then you definitely want tickets to see him.
I just want to interview him. How the hell did you stay alive this long? I mean, he does still look like he's 30. So
he does, yeah.
And he's not 30. That fucker's old.
So you going Bon Jovi?
Nah, just cash.
Cash. Okay.
He wants to go to Bon Jovi, they can.
Okay. On a Sunday afternoon, you would rather make contacts, work on your projects with the music cranked.
Go back.
Uh-huh.
Read the question again.
On a Sunday afternoon, you would rather
I want to make contacts.
make contacts.
Does it say contacts or contact?
Contacts.
Yeah, that is the nerdiest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. That sounds like something Elon Musk wants to do for funsies. I want to make contacts. All right, next questions, or the next answers.
Work on your projects with the music cranked.
That one.
Hang out in the sunshine with a friend.
Not that.
Watch a good movie and relax.
That's
or
pretty good.
finish your crossword puzzles in peaceful silence.
No. What? 2. The one where I'm working on my stuff.
Okay. Your number one use for the internet is
Porn.
not an option.
Pornography.
Not an option.
Hardcore boner bangers.
Not an option.
Okay.
Keeping ahead on world news.
What's up there?
Catching up with everyone on Facebook.
Yeah.
Watching YouTube clips.
I like that too.
Researching and finding statistics.
Am I arguing with someone on Facebook?
Or running your own how-to blog.
No, I don't want anyone else to know how to do what I do. If they did, I would put myself out of contention for best person. There's no porn, huh?
Nope.
All right, world events then.
World news. All right, we've got 2 more questions.
Mm-hmm.
So the way you keep in touch with friends is posting on your blog. They're really pushing this blog.
Yeah, what was this made?
Narrative.
1980? 1988. First days of the internet. On the old BBS, you can go ahead and post your blog.
Personal visits. Surveillance cameras.
Yeah, that's porn.
Phone calls. Or emails.
Probably phone calls. I like phone calls. We talked about this the other day. I feel like society has moved away from phone calls, and I feel like I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
See, like in text message, everyone has to type out their responses, so no one can be truly witty because it takes them time to reply.
Right.
On a phone call, I can just say it, right? So
Yeah.
you can appreciate how quickly I came to that reply and I said it. But when we have to do it on text, it's like it takes everyone the same amount of time, no matter how long it took them to think of the damn thing.
True.
Maybe they're a fast typer.
That's true. And if they're on text, they could like Google something really quick.
Google clever thing to say to this.
Yeah,
that'd
Google
be,
clever replies to.
I'd be just as impressed by that, by the way. If you could Google it that fast and then get in there before me noticing, you get points for that as well.
All right, last question. If you met an alien, you would most likely try to communicate with it.
God, I hope so.
Make out with it.
Hey.
Examine it. Start a war with it, or run away from it.
I want to talk to it.
You want to try to communicate with it.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, if I wanted to lock in Riker, I know which one to choose. Make out with it. Hi, I'm Riker. Want to put my tongue in your mouth? No, Riker. God, how'd you get to be so high rank?
All right.
So who am I?
So for which original Star Trek character are you?
Why did you pick original?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
You are Scotty.
Scotty?
You are very
Old Doonan.
You're very mechanically skilled and love to work with your hands. You are constantly creating gadgets and trying to devise ways to make the world work faster and better. You love new technologies and are content to spend an entire day working on your inventions. When there is something that needs to be fixed, you are the first one on everyone's list. You are fun and personable, and even though you thrive when you work alone, you also love to be around people.
Wow. Never thought of myself as a Scotty, but that's kind of cool. I do love Scotty. I love, in particular, when Scotty used to talk about how you have to fudge how much time it's going to take. He meets, and there's this episode called Relics in TNG where he goes, how long will it really take? Right? And he goes, it'll take as long as I said it would. And he's like, well, you have to tell if it's going to take longer. Otherwise, they won't think of you as a miracle worker. And I'm like, oh my God, I love that. I love that Scotty was out here fudging the numbers so he could look more brilliant than he was.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So I am a Montgomery Scott. Fantastic.
Yep.
All right. Well, you want to go to the episode?
Yep. So this is Dragon Heist, episode 66, Grave Concerns.
Grave Concern.
Also, thank you, Nate, once again for editing this week's episode.
Yeah, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Episode time.
All right.
So you guys lead and head towards the city of dead.
Just a leisurely stroll, not going anywhere, not drawing any attention. Just never mind the shovels. We'll be fine.
Do we go past my mom's empty grave?
Well, the problem is, you guys actually, when you get there, have a hard time locating the mausoleum for the Brandeth. On the top of your heads, none of you guys have ever even heard of the family.
What is it called? What is the family called?
The Brandeth family.
Brandeth?
If you guys want to roll a check to see if you jog your memories, Nate, with your
What kind of check?
give me an intelligence. Nate, you can have advantage with your political ties.
Oh boy, so I get 2 chances at a +0.
Oh,
18.
motherfucker.
Jeez, Rachel, you're killing me.
Hold on. I'm sending it to you, motherfuckers.
There's
He
the
rolled a
first
fucking
one.
20.
There's the first one.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, Nate.
There's the second one.
Oh no, Nate.
Eat it, bitches.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Love is enough. From a 2.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Why do you sound like Dale Gribble? You sounded more like Dale Gribble than you did like
Did Forrest Gump? Okay,
yeah.
well.
All right, well.
So isn't that a 19 then, Dees?
We were just rolling. Yeah, it was a 19, but it was a nat 20. That's good.
All right. Adrian Deese. They recognize the name as one of the old family names of Waterdeep. And a small little fact that triggers in their memories is it is the ex or the maiden name of Lord Neverember's ex-wife, Rhaenyra's mother.
I know those people.
I don't know shit.
Depending on how you guys enter the City of Dead, yes, Adrian, you can pass by your mother's. You ask a couple of the attending clerics, and they point you in the direction of it, deep into the City of Dead.
Okay, I guess we'll head there.
As you guys approach, it's fall. I mean, the leaves are coming down. You guys actually, as you guys approach it, you see a giant tree outside the front of it.
What kind of tree?
An elm tree.
Okay.
You see a lot of kind of like smaller birch trees around it. So it's about 20 yards off you guys right now. You see it. It looks like it's sealed tight, leaves, and it's kind of crumbling now.
Perception check.
All right.
23. I'm looking more around the tree. I don't want to be surprised by anyone.
The tree looks extremely old, but extremely strong and extremely rooted.
Right. Nothing unnatural or weird about it?
A natural no.
Let's go over that second one then.
Weird?
Yeah.
Almost alive.
Okay.
It's a tree, so it should be alive.
Yeah, but not the way he said it.
I heard
weird.
that to mean like alive in the sense of mobile.
I got a 23 perception. I
It's
would notice
definitely
if
it's
something was
greener
weird.
than everything else around.
Okay, then I want to do a medicine check. Actually, you know what? How about an investigation check?
Okay.
I'm terrible at investigation. Is there another check? Let me check. Hold
Arcana, nature.
Arborist check.
on. I use survival. I got a high stat there. I want to look to see if the tree's root system looks like it's moved at all, or if any of the branches seem gnarled in a way that seems unnatural for a tree. So, like, if it seems like it's bent in a way that it wouldn't have necessarily formed that way due to the weight of its own branches.
I
don't know shit about trees. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I actually lived in a place where there were no trees.
Have you never... You've never encountered a tree before, have you?
I don't even know how to spell tree.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck are we talking about. What's a tree?
What are you just gonna look at Kavir and be like, what are you looking at?
I'm like,
does he lick the tree?
I'm just gonna be like, what's that big thing in the ground? The broccoli.
The tree.
The tree.
No, I know what a tree is. I'm just making a joke. But
right.
Like, does that look weird to you? I'm getting a vibe from it.
Can I do an investigation check, David?
Sure.
Everyone should be investigating that. I said that tree looks weird.
I have no.
23.
Okay, that's better because I was going to have to persuade the tree to tell me what was weird about it. That was about the only thing I could do.
You walk over to it, you're like, tell me your secrets.
Yes.
It's the giving tree, and it's about to dole out an ass whooping.
Well, the roots haven't moved in a while. You can tell no one's actually been through here. The leaves on the ground don't look like they've been disturbed in who knows how long. I mean, the place isn't even cared for by the staff of the City of Dead. From the way you can see the stone crumbling on the mausoleum. But with it being fall and the way the other trees are, this one definitely hasn't wilted like the others have. Colors haven't turned yet.
Oh. It's interesting. But it's not, I mean, it's not because someone's taking really good care of it. Because
it might be something in the area giving it zest.
Could be.
This could be where the Keeblers make their cookies.
The Keeblers do make some fantastic cookies. There's some wonderful gnomes.
Can
And
I?
terrible legislation.
I would
Hear
like
that,
to
Lindsay?
spend. I would like to spend 10 minutes to cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay.
For the duration, which is up to 10 minutes, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic, and you learn of its school, if any. Blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Wait a minute. Of wood?
Yes.
But
So
what
I
if
guess
the wood's magic?
Well, I think that's like if you have like a box and you have a magic item in the box, so then you could tell, hey, there's something magic in there.
So you think if the tree were to like throw a blanket over itself real quick so that we couldn't tell?
I would be able to detect magic through a blanket.
Mylar, it's mylar.
If the tree built a box around itself,
Or
it was
hid
inside a
behind other
house.
non-
Well,
non-magical
if
trees.
it did, I mean, if the tree built a box around itself, the box would have to be like each wall of the box would have to be at over 3 feet thick.
Also, I think we might notice that the tree is building a box. That might answer our question.
The tree has just grown another tree around itself.
Yes.
The tree is strategizing. It's writing out some notes on its blackberry.
Yeah.
And I think, is this a blackberry tree? Do they grow on trees or those bushes?
I
Those
think
are
bushes.
Bushes.
Okay, this must be a magic tree then. D-Walk, I'm going to ask you, please, desperately to say something before we spoil her again.
All right. So I mean, she does her 10-minute ritual. The tree is glowing of magic, in a sense.
Okay. Can I tell what school, if any?
Fern Gully.
Not really school, but more Judaic. More, it's alive. Like when I say alive, it's
Is
beyond
this
awakened.
Is this a treant? I'm gonna walk over and be like, "Are you a treant?" And then I'm gonna wait.
None but the family Brendeth may enter the mausoleum.
Oh shit, he talks.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I was hoping that I wasn't the only one that heard that.
The stone in the back of your head. Nope, you only hear one voice. Your gods.
You heard the tree talk. Don't give me any shit.
All right.
It's like Jim Henson over here in his head.
Make your daddy talk.
What do we know? What do we know of this family? Were they human?
You know it was Rainier's mother's family.
Okay.
So Rainier would be related.
Yes.
So then we should get them.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to go ask a lord of Waterdeep. Hey, do you mind if we rummage around in your dead ex-wife's grave?
Well,
What's
no.
his mom's?
Or
It's
mom's grave. Mom's grave, right? Yeah.
Well, her family's mausoleum.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going down there to steal anything other than all the treasure.
Yeah. You know that thing you worked so hard to hide? Yeah, about that.
Tree.
You speak.
Yeah. I'm surprised you do. Matter of fact. We're trying to save the city. We need to go down there.
If you're not of the blood, you will not enter.
What do you mean of the blood? Related?
The blood
Or just
of the
that we
line
have
of
some of the
Brendeth.
blood on us?
I'm pretty sure he means related.
I'm just curious how the sensor works. Like you wave your hand in front of it, does it go off, or do you have to actually move through it and then wait and let it trigger and then pull, like a garage door?
I confer with Golor again. So is this what we're supposed to is there anything we can do here, or are we kind of stuck unless we have a family member with us?
The hair of the Brendeth would help.
A hair.
The air.
Oh, the air. Sorry.
Or you could try to kill the Trent.
No, I don't want to do that.
I don't
He's
think
doing
we
his
should do
job.
that.
But I suggest highly against that. I'm pretty sure it will kill the three of you, and I'll find a new host.
Oh.
That's not the reason I don't want to kill it. It's an ancient beast who's doing his job.
Yeah, I'm not too particularly thrilled about that idea either. So it would appear that we've come all the way here and found ourselves with a dead end.
We can negotiate.
I don't think you can negotiate.
Why do
with
we-
the tree?
He's here to protect the treasure of the family, correct?
Yes.
We're trying to do the same.
Are we?
Why don't we go find Rainier?
I thought that the reason we were coming here was to stop some of the other organizations from coming here.
Well, in a roundabout way, yes, I suppose so. But it's a little, I suppose, a little bit of a gray area right now, at least
Are
from
we
the perspective of
trying
the
to-
tree ant.
We've never actually talked about our motivations here. Why are we trying to get into this?
Because you guys made friends with the Mind Flaker.
No,
He
no,
was
no,
like,
no,
I want
that's
you
not-
to open the vault for me. And you said, sure.
That's not what I said. I said that we were going to try to investigate what the cause was of what they were after. Right? So
Right.
I'm not saying that we can't open the vault and then have a setup to get him. I'm just saying that right now it's better that we understand what the problem is before he finds another way in. Do you want to take the money? The
No, I
whatever
don't-
treasure's down there?
No, I don't want to take anything.
Adrian? Okay, don't answer that. I know the answer. You're already so rich. What do you need more money for?
because she's rich.
And I'm not going to take it because it belongs to the liege lord of this place. This is his stuff. This is their family's right. We
Right.
don't want the treasure. We want to make sure that whatever's down there that's dangerous. is
Actually, it's not a
managed.
family treasure. It was embezzled from Waterdeep, all of it.
I thought this was like belonging to that family line.
No,
Well, I mean, it,
November embezzled the whole fortune.
it belongs to them now, technically. But
Oh,
yes,
so it's
I mean,
stolen?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Let's take this shit. It's stolen. Again, we're not stealing if it's stolen.
God
Right?
damn it.
We're repossessing it.
The commutative property doesn't work that way, I don't think.
That's the transitive property, and it does.
Well,
Commutative property. What the fuck are you talking about?
fine.
I would like to also, I assume that we're having this conversation away from the tree ant
Why not? Why wouldn't we say it right in front of him?
because I don't want to have to fight him if he doesn't like what we're saying.
What's he gonna do? Chase us?
Yeah, if he's
Yes,
a tree
he
ant, he
can
can
walk.
chase us
They said he hadn't moved in a while.
in a
That doesn't mean-
while.
He should
Yes.
chase
That
us,
means
and
at
then
some
one of us
point he
sneaks back
did
around.
move.
Someone sneaks back around.
How do you know the door is unlocked?
Aren't you supposed to be the roguey one?
Me?
Engineer? You figure out how to pick a lock. If you can't do it, then who is gonna do it? Me?
How
Well,
about we
I don't
just-
know. The rogue could do it, I suppose.
I always forget you're a rogue, and I always think that you're an old man.
You just think
as
I'm just
archetype.
yes. Grandpa can do some shit. All
I
right.
thought responsible adult was your class.
I'm a politician.
I was
Just
like,
take
oh,
your
we're-
Metamucil.
Look, Adri will say, I'm interested in seeing what's there to see if there's anything that can help me. Because after we get all of this done, I'm going into like Undermountain to go find my dad.
Right.
Hmm.
And from my perspective, it was, I don't know how much I trust the mind flayer saying that all they want is money. I anticipate there being something else there. And
Yeah, me too.
I don't want it to fall into the wrong hands. That's really
That's
the motivation.
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to figure out how to get past the tree, and we effectively have two ways to do that. We can fight it and try and kill it.
I like
And
that.
the voice in my head doesn't particularly think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Or we can try and convince a member of this family to come back and let us root around.
Let's do that.
It does seem like it would be slightly less problematic.
So we either need Rainier or his mother.
Well, it could be any member of the family, right?
It needs to be anyone of the bloodline. And we know that the mother's bloodline is the one that has it.
So,
So we can be certain that he has it. We can be certain that his mother has it.
right.
Anyone past that is either dead or we can't be certain about.
Okay.
There might be a hidden heir,
Right.
but
His
someone that was-
mother has passed. He lives
Okay.
off the sizable inheritance that
Right.
his mother left him.
And
but
he
just
doesn't
him.
have any children of his own.
Rainier, no,
Yeah.
that he knows of.
Well, yeah. Sure,
this
there's
is
a bunch-
Rainier who runs with Volo and runs with.
Yeah, I know. I was
Flume.
about to say, I'm sure there's a bunch of illegitimate bastards just running around everywhere, but yeah.
Well, then each one of us needs to carry one of the materials to get in to the vault. So that way, if things happen, whoever.
Yeah, better not to
kidnaps one of us.
concentrate. Yeah, better not to concentrate everything on one person. That's fine.
So
I
while
can
we go find them.
Well, I tell you what, since you had such a lovely time down in the submarine, I'm going to give you the dragon scale. How about that?
Excellent.
And Miss Adri, because actually, you know what? No, because you like tubes, I'm going to give you the eye stalk instead.
No. I already got the dragon scale. I'm gonna go look for Rainier. Bye.
Well, are we all going together to look for Rainier?
I would like that to happen, but not if he's gonna hand me an eye stalk.
I'm not going. Fine, I won't give you the. I'll keep the eye stalk for myself. Fine.
I get the drow hand.
You get the
Yeah.
drown hand.
Okay.
But you've been
Well, you already have one hand in a jar. What's another one, right?
That's
Let's
fair.
give her a round of applause.
No. All right. I suppose we'll go find a Lord of Waterdeep. This will be an interesting conversation.
Mhm.
No, we're looking
Where-
for one in particular, right?
Well, Rainier, that's it. So,
Well, he's not a
oh no, he's not a lord. Yeah.
lord. Well, he's not like a masked lord that we know
No,
of.
he no. You also know that because of his last name, most of the city thinks he's trash.
Yeah.
That's true.
So most
Well-
likely you can find him at his house.
Let's go
He
do
throws
that.
his parties for his friends.
All right. We'll go find the frat house then. Where is that located?
Castle Ward.
Oh well.
Doesn't take you guys too long, and you guys reach it.
Mhm.
He's sitting on the front steps. There's a kind of a copper vase at the bottom of it, and he's just throwing rocks into it from the top,
I'm gonna
and just sitting back.
walk up and sit next to him. What's up, pal? You need to talk about it.
No, just kind of city's halfway under lockdown because of you three. He laughs.
Well, you want to do something fun?
I'm gonna throw a stone at the jar. Shit, sorry.
Oh,
If I'm not mistaken,
Is there
this all
drinking
started
involved?
with
Can
There could be, honestly.
well, you know me. I'm always good for a party. And heck, you guys saved my life last time, so let's do it this time.
Who wants to go write poems down at the graveyard? Hey, goth
Hey.
kids! High five!
Is your cousins back in town again?
My cousins.
Yeah. Last time they were in town, they got in trouble for that graveyard concert they tried to throw.
Oh, they did do that. Yeah. No, they're not. They're not back in town
Ah,
that I know of.
that was a good show.
Oh, you know what my favorite song is? Blood Dick of the Thunder God. That song is great.
You know, I still don't believe they actually faced down the dragon,
It has a 7-minute.
no matter
guitar
how much
solo.
they say they did.
I
That
don't believe
happened.
that either.
That happened.
I don't think so.
All right.
I like.
So where are we
those
going?
guys.
Oh, you said the city of dead?
I'm not into
Yeah.
the same music you kids are. I'm sorry.
I only listen to E EDM.
I like the easy listen bards. That's my that's more my
Easy.
thing.
Oh my God. Jackson
It's okay.
Brownie.
If you guys want, I mean, for Grandpa, we can get a carriage.
Nah, let's just walk.
All right.
Do we want to explain to Rainier as we're walking what we're doing?
Not until we're way closer.
Okay. We're like,
I mean, not
"Oh,
until
we're
we're like in visual range of the damn tree.
already
Wipe-
there.
Wipe dissolve, and we're all standing in front of the tree.
Yeah, do like one of the Star Wars side pans.
I mean, the walk's pretty quiet. You guys, I mean, just normal light banter as you guys reach there. And as you guys go through the city of dead, he starts getting a little more somber as you guys take the path that leads back to the Brandeth Mausoleum. Kind of stops about 40 yards off.
So,
What's the plan now?
We have a confession to make.
Okay.
This is about your dead mom.
it's not about your dead mom.
No,
It's partially about her.
I'm going to elbow Kavir.
clank.
Clank to clank. What's going on?
You know that stolen treasure?
You know.
You mean
Your
that alleged
dad?
treasure? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My sperm donor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we think we might have found. Wait.
It.
Yeah, we think we might have found it.
He looks fast, you guys. That motherfucker.
So.
Well, yes, exactly.
So this tree.
He marries her for money, and you're telling me he hid the money in there?
We think so. However, this tree won't
Defend the guardian.
Won't let us go in unless someone of the family blood is with us. So.
Yes.
So we figured, hey man, why not you?
Yeah.
Scratches his head.
Mainly because you're the only one.
No,
He kind of like he sits down for a second, just kind of like dumbfounded. You're sure it's in there?
I have it on high authority that yes, it is.
He's got friends in low places where the bubbles rise and they got fishy faces.
He kind of walks up and he puts his hand on the tree.
We're with him.
They're with me. The trend says, "Your mother was very beautiful."
Shit, was his dad the tree? Hey,
He
you get
walks
eczema?
past.
Just figured out. Whatever.
Oh, my mind's too fried to think of a Pokemon joke. All right. Running your points ahead. You guys should be able to enter the mausoleum now.
All right.
Coming with?
Yeah. You don't want to come with?
No. If I'm found near that treasure, no one's ever going to believe I actually separated from that man. They're going to think I knew all along.
All right.
So what are you saying?
I'm going to go. I don't want anyone near this.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Don't break anything.
No.
I don't know. He's kind of like just the idea that it was hidden there just really just is not well in his head. Yeah, I was never here. You guys can do what you want with it.
That's a confirmation of legal ownership. That's a verbal contract. I heard him say.
Okay.
That's legal. That's a thing. The tree heard it too.
He'll
back me up in a court of law.
Raider, thank you. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry that you had to be here for this.
Yeah, he just kind of like gives you guys a thumbs up and pulls a small cask of wine out of his pocket or his bag and begins to drink it as he walks out.
He's going to need a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
I don't think we should let him go. I mean, we have bigger fish to fry. But we need to do something nice for him when we're done.
Yeah.
Did you not
definitely.
mention fish fry and the thing in my head? I really don't want an aneurysm today if I can help it.
All right.
Hey, if your thing in your head were a cop and he rode a motorcycle, would he be fish and chips? All right, cool. All right, let's just go on. Let's pretend I didn't say that.
While we're heading to the doorway, I would like to say to Kavir and Rain, can I ask you to a favor?
Depends what the favor is.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you can ask it.
All right. So, like I said before, after all this is done, I'm gonna go look for my dad, but I'd really like to make sure that Victor is looked after.
Kavir will be happy to do that for you.
Could he stay with you guys while I'm in Undermountain?
Do I have parental control?
I'm not his parent. I can't give you parental control.
I'm gonna need some sort of power of attorney or something.
Why?
What happens if he does something wrong? I can't correct him, and I can't.
What do you think he'll do that's wrong?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm saying like in your perspective, what is wrong?
him shooting a fireball through a street, or
He wouldn't do that.
stealing from a library, or
That's a weird, specific example that you're giving
checking
right
through
now.
somebody's mail. I think your family, like, you guys are into that.
Victor would never do that.
Look, if you give me like adoption rights, temporary adoption rights, I'll raise him as my own.
I don't think we need to go through so much legal paperwork for just effectively babysitting someone while she's away.
What am I supposed to do if he just says go fuck yourself?
Go fuck yourself?
What if he just goes down and starts following you guys down into the sewers? I got to go after him now?
Well,
Fine, I'll do it. All right, you drive a hard bargain.
Thank you.
I feel like I should have some sort of like parental rights here.
I can't give you parental rights. I'm not his parent.
You're his guardian right now because your dad is down in the sewers and your aunt's going after him. And then you're going after him. Someone's got to give him the...
I don't have anything official. Like my dad just left. He didn't like sign anything and hand it to me before he left.
All right. Well, I'm a notary public. So by the power vested in me by the city of Waterdeep.
Hey, Tree, give me
It's
some of your
done.
skin. She's going to write me a note.
Look, we'll draw up we'll draw up the contracts when we get back.
I'll take care of the kid.
We'll take
Thank
care of Victor.
My
Thank
two
you.
dads. One has a fish head. One has an army. Fish dad and Dr. Chains. Okay.
And we're back to my two dads at the end of the season again.
It's
Old
comes
fishy Webfoot and Dr. Dammit.
All right.
All right.
This sitcom has so much potential, I think.
To suck? Yes.
No, I think this. Have you seen some of the sitcoms that are on right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
As you guys enter or look into the mausoleum, you see it's about 30 feet wide. There's a coffin off to the right. There's a coffin off to the left, right after the entrance. It's about a 10-foot wide doorway. Down about 30 feet is a set of stairs that descends. And on each of the ends, there's a couple stairs that go up to 2 elevated coffins, one on each side. So there's a total of 4 coffins in the upper room, or in this area before the stairs descend and go down. Okay. Everything's just heavily dusted. Doesn't look like anyone's been through here in years.
Well, it's a good thing every one of those coffins are dead. Can't be necessarily anything bad about that now, can there?
What does your brainfish say?
Is that what we're officially calling it now? Is it brain?
Head? Well, you get head trout or brainfish.
Golor.
Go, Lord.
Yes, servant.
It's your birthday. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. We've made it in, as I'm sure you can plainly see through my eyes. Where to now?
It is below.
So downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, down we go.
All right.
I feel like very Cave of Wondersy right now.
I would like to walk 10 feet behind Kavir.
I'd like to walk 100 feet in front of Adri. Okay. Oh my God. We have some sort of physical issue here now. Because we're both moving back and forth through space and time trying to position. Mm-hmm. Nate, yes. Would you exist in equal distance between me and Rachel and to cause a parabolic effect that would space-time out of whack?
I exist in my own dimension right now.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Same walking position we generally take is me up front, shield out.
Yep, me and Brainfish are in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
I was about to say corpses to the left and me coffins to the right.
Does he sound bubbly when he talks?
Your
brain
Golor? No. Golor is very matter of fact.
He doesn't sound thematically like he's underwater.
No. He does not.
Like that?
No, he does not sound like that. No.
I think you would.
Yeah, he does not.
Okay. All right. Well, this is just the kind of things that I'm thinking about.
That you're thinking about as we go downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. I was also thinking another thing would be that once we go down here and we check everything out, we could go back upstairs, invite the Flayer to come here, and then when he shows up, help the tree ant beat the shit out of him. We said we'd open it for him. We didn't say we'd let him in.
Yeah, that is true.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
it's better than going 3 up on him.
Yeah, that's true.
We got tree power.
We assume we have tree power.
That's Sapper Man. It's like Superman, but with tree stuff. All right. I'm gonna continue walking down the stairs, but I'm gonna vocalize that idea to the crew.
Okay.
As you step on the first step through the dust on it, you see a quick glow. I need a DC 15 dexterity check.
You know, goddamn well, it's terrible of you to say.
Oh, I know.
Is it to dodge or is it to do what?
The glyph is triggering in an explosion.
I have a shield up though, right?
It's underneath you as you step down. When you stepped on the stair.
Yes.
And it is a fire that is spreading on a 20-foot radius from the center.
Oh, I sure am glad I'm 25 feet behind you.
D-walk.
Yes.
Eat my butt.
Congratulations. You only get to take half damage.
Oh shit, it doesn't have my clock up top. But you can tell by the battery that it's different.
And also the juxtaposition of the page on the left.
Yeah,
yes.
But
doesn't full play give you disadvantage?
Oh no. Doesn't. What a dickwad for even saying that. I'm gonna check. Hold on.
Go ahead.
It does, I bet.
I enjoyed Rachel's just head nod silently.
You sack of goat dicks.
The thing is, I gave him that armor.
She set me up. All right.
I've been working with that treant the whole time.
Oh god damn it.
She's been working.
Just do your
against us.
fucking damage. Just do your fucking damage. It was gonna happen no matter what I rolled.
I'm gonna be nice and actually roll the 5d8.
I rolled a 6.
5d8.
Yeah. It says an average of 22 damage, but I'm gonna roll it to see if you get lucky.
Or if he can totally screw you over.
Yeah, that's what everyone rolls it to.
8,
7 plus 8.
15.
That's 15 plus another 7. We're just gonna go with the 22. We're just gonna go with the 22 average.
No, keep rolling it.
Okay, 22.
Yep.
8.
30.
37.
Wow.
How much?
37.
Okay.
Do you glow red now in your armor?
What do you mean?
Like a teapot that's been left on the stove for too long.
I'm like, gah! Like I'm gonna hold my head for a minute.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that hurt really bad.
Oh, it was an explosion, I would imagine. All right. Well, it would appear that the treant wasn't the only thing trying to prevent us from getting down.
That was unpleasant.
Well,
let me do something real quick. I'm going to use my healer's kit.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I have the healing feet. Let me just go ahead and.
It's taken me just about this entire thing to realize I am just a really bad rogue.
Why is that?
Because I feel like I should be the one who's like searching for traps and whatnot, but that's not how I'm
such slanderous filth. Don't let anyone tell you that it's your job to find the traps.
Since it seems like we're gonna take a couple minutes while Kavir is applying aloe to all his burns. I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic. Okay. So I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. Can I see any other like glowy glyphs?
Down the stairs you do not, but you sense something down in the lower level. You get a ping from one of the coffins in the catacombs.
But it's down the stairs?
Oh, it's down the stairs into the room.
Okay. I'll let them know there's something magic going on with one of those coffins.
Oh, well, that's just lovely. But we don't know which one.
I think I need to get closer, maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Did I ever tell you guys about the time in Ravenloft I played a Hellbred Paladin and we didn't have a rug? So I threw the Warlock on the bridge to check the bridge.
No.
That's excellent.
And then I threw the Warlock down the hall to check the hall for traps.
I suppose that's one way to do it.
DM's like, you're a Paladin. I'm like, Hellbred.
So D-Walk,
yeah.
I used one healing die. I
Okay.
used my charges on my healing kit with the healing feat. I also used a potion and I healed 32 hit points.
All right, cool.
All right. I want to move up just so like as we're going down the stairs, I can kind of watch to see if there's any sort of like magical traps. Because detect magic lasts for 10 minutes.
Ooh. Aren't you special? So, all right. Yeah, as you don't see anything else on the stairs. And as you go down, it's a 10-foot wide corridor. And it stretches down about 50 feet. On the right side, there's two cutouts, a coffin each. On the left side, there's a cutout with a coffin. That one's actually has a glow from it. And then with your elven eyes in the darkness, you see two coffins at the end.
Okay.
Before the hallway goes right and you can't see it any farther.
All right. I will explain all of this to the group. And I'll especially point out that the coffin on the left has something magical going on with it. The magic's coming from something inside the coffin?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll let them know.
All right.
Well,
You want me to go check it out?
might not be a bad idea. I'm concerned about there being something else in the coffin besides just a magic item.
I don't have any way to tell that.
Yeah, can I think I want to go over and investigate, but I want to sneak up on it. I don't want to, if there is something inside the coffin that's going to pop out, I want to at least be ready for it.
All right. Roll your stealth check with advantage.
Okay. First roll is a 17. Second roll is an 18. So I guess we'll go with the 18.
All right.
Nice.
You see Turtle stealth up on the coffin and you catch the coffin completely unaware.
As one would hope to do. As you get out there, go, oh!
Through the dust on it, you can see the name Old Brandith on the coffin.
Old.
ULD. Old.
Oh, old. Okay.
Old.
Mm-hmm.
Old Brandith.
Like ultimate Brendith.
Which means nothing to me because I didn't know squat about the Brandith family before this.
No.
But this is the ultimate one.
Gotcha.
If you say the name out loud, Adrian might remember. Kavir would.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of the name Old Brandith.
Did you sneak over there just to shout across the room?
Well, I'm whispering. It just does the name Old.
Triggers.
You're sitting right next to the coffin.
I walk back over in my quiet boots.
Okay, good.
It triggers a slight memory of a Waterdevian magister who died in a freak accident. A gargoyle broke off a corner of a government building and fell on him, crushing him.
Oh my god.
As government buildings are wont to do. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh.
Did he have a favorite magic item that was incredibly powerful and he wanted to be buried with it?
It's an amulet that makes large chunks of concrete fall from the sky on you.
Oh, it's magnetized to chunks of concrete.
That was one. Well, actually, also cures ear infections.
Okay. Also cures you of concrete.
That part of the story you
Cures you of concrete?
It's the amulet of 5G. Do you want me to go back over and open the coffin? I don't know how well good I feel about opening coffins right now, if I'm being honest.
Well, why do we need to open it?
Well, because there's something inside that's glowing and making her
people have
magic
all kinds
radar
of things that they're buried with. You're not gonna steal off of a dead person. If the thing jumps up, we'll knock it back down. But if it's just in there,
all right,
leave it alone.
All right, fine.
Steal fancy. You walk to a graveyard with detect magic on, you're gonna see the whole ground light up. It doesn't mean you get to go down there.
Says the man who's wearing stolen armor.
I didn't steal it.
She
Person
did.
died.
All right, justify.
He left it to me in his will. In his, will you please stop killing me?
I go see what's in there, Rain, please.
I don't like this move.
All right, I'll go over there and I'll peek inside.
I hope it's something bad just to get at you for this.
I'm sure
you open it up and it shoots an arrow into your head.
Well, maybe it'll kill Fishbrain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But then we won't know where the treasure is. We'll be fucked.
We'll figure it out. There's only like a set number of places down here.
Well, you say that.
All right. What's in the...
How do you open it?
As quietly and gingerly as possible.
All right. How far do you open it?
Wide enough for a hand to come out and attack him.
Yeah, that was about. I don't know. I have. Well, hang on. There's a thing.
Describe your opening process.
I have to remember. I have goggles of night, so I can see in the dark. So I don't need to have any kind of light or anything. So I'll pop those on and I'll just open it. I don't know, a couple inches.
How close are you to see inside?
I am arm's length. I'm like,
okay. As you open a couple inches, you see the fingers of about 6 hands all come trying to climb out at you.
Oh,
close it.
Dong.
How hard do you close it? Give me a strength check.
Enough to break every fucking finger that's coming out of it. Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about a 12?
I feel good about it.
What's your strength score?
+1.
All right.
It's already added.
Yeah, it's already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 12.
Yeah, you as you slam it down, you get a couple of them, and they all kind of like most of them skip back in, but a few of them you actually lob off because they are undead hands, and the bones break, and you see fingers kind of just 3 or 4 of them just split out on the floor at your feet.
I step on those fucks with my magic fancy elven boots, and they don't make a sound when I squelch them.
Are you saying that you're squishing the fingers that came off?
Yep. Step on those fucks.
Are they even able to move? Are they like popping around like jumping beans? Or are they like
that's what I'm imagining.
They have one knuckle and they're crawling like little worms.
I like to think they got one knuckle and they're kind of on their back like a flipped beetle, just like
squish,
oh man,
squish, 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 squish.
We're all like, what could these fingers possibly do? But they have all the biometric data of this royal family. They're going to be unlocking phones with reckless abandon.
Maybe we should like keep one of those if we have to leave and then come back, so that way we don't have to go get Rainier. We're just like, hey, we got this little guy. He wants to go back in the mausoleum.
This little piggy went to market, and I would like to come back.
Outside of game, I gotta tell you guys the little lore on those because that won't work, but B, all 6 hands are made from the hands of murderers who the guy sentenced to death when he was magister.
Ooh.
So it's a cool little piece of lore. But
and then he wanted to be buried with them? That's messed up.
They're guarding his body.
That was his hand job. So all the hands are still in there, except for the little fingers that Nate squished with his silent boots.
Yeah, so each hand's missing about a finger or 2.
I'm going to take this opportunity to be like, I told you we shouldn't have gone in there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Point taken.
That's what you get for getting handsy. You get handsy. Let's just focus on the goal and quit trying to rob people who've been buried for a decade or 2 or 8.
All right, fine. Then we'll just head downstairs and see what we find.
I find it hard to believe that down there is supposed to be all this like Cave of Wonders style treasure, right? But up here is where the good shit's gonna be, and the fucking, you know.
Right.
How's that brain sensor going? You see any other cool stuff down here that we need to worry about?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring the shield back up, and I'm gonna continue walking, and I'm gonna try to determine if anything looks like the last time when I got exploded.
As you get to the end of it, are you back in the lead?
Yeah, I'm back in the lead.
All right. The hallway makes it right at the end where the last two coffins are. You see two small like cutouts on either side, a very an inlet for a coffin all the way at the end, and a collapsed wall.
Interesting. I'm gonna point to it. Like, Rain, you want to check that out for me?
Oh boy, do I.
I want him to finish up the rest of this hallway because I have a bad feeling.
This is how you treat your elders, sending them off to the death.
Yeah, man.
All right, what precisely do you want me to check? Just
I want you to check the hole in the wall.
Adrian, where are you?
I would say I was behind Kavir because I wanted to be close enough that my detect magic could pick up on any glyphs before he stepped on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the shield.
Okay.
So we can get behind it while Rain does his investigation.
All right. As Rain approaches it, you begin to.
Wait. No, let's make sure he knows what he wants to dictate what he's doing.
Well, the
push him on
your detect magic picks up an illusion spell on the wall.
Okay.
There's like the whole collapsed wall's glowing.
That might be an illusion.
I think might be or is. That's a very important distinction.
I think that whole collapsed wall is an illusion. So I don't know what's behind it.
I guess I'm going to attempt. I'm going to use create or destroy water. I want to fill my hands full of water, and I'm going to attempt to throw it through the illusion.
Pocket water.
Pocket water.
All right. So how many gallons do you create?
Well, I can create up to 10. I just want enough to like fill my hands and, you know. Okay. So not just a little bit.
All right. You see it go right through the collapsed wall and you hear a splash on the other side.
All right. Well, that's good. There's a floor on the other side.
How long did it take for the splash noise?
Yeah, that was an important question to ask.
Almost immediately.
Okay. So it's not like we had to wait 12 seconds to hear it.
It's a whirling blade on the other side. It just got unfortunate and hit the side of it.
I'm going to peek my head through.
As you peek your head through,
I lose it.
No.
Can't you choose to disbelieve the illusion?
No, you'd have to like save against it or something. But this one, it just mentions that a D-spell could destroy it, but outside of that, it holds its form.
Okay.
You look down a very, very long, dark corridor that goes deep.
One does not simply walk in a corridor.
Farther, I assume that my 60 feet of dark vision will allow me to.
Yes, sir.
But from what you do see, what's in the hallway? In the corridor.
20-foot wide corridor that extends just straight down.
Any doors on either side?
Nope.
So just a big
markings.
Heavily crafted, but I mean this was definitely some massive stonemasonry done.
I pull my head back out of the illusion. It might be this way, but just be prepared. It's a very long, very dark hallway.
I got the lantern out.
Okay.
You said it's 20 feet
wide.
20 feet.
How tall?
About 20 feet tall.
Okay, so perfect square.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, square shape. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like immaculately square.
I'm
Can
trying to
I-
think of things that are square.
The
that are-
use of
David,
the
can
word
I make
immaculate.
David,
Oh.
David, can I make a check? David, I would like to make a check
Yes.
for what I think this is. Okay, I got an 18 on the die.
Okay.
All right. Does this look like a gelatinous cube hangs out in this area? Like, is it really clean?
No,
And
it's actually
very
extremely.
square.
No, it's extremely dusty.
Okay.
It doesn't look like anything's been down this way. And
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the way like
Yeah.
you described it, and you said immaculate, and I was like,
no,
it's
like
a gelatinous cube. There's a gelatinous cube.
That's a very, very, very distinct word to use.
Sorry. Just the way it was squared, the way it was built, the way it was crafted.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the implication would be that the cube has to be cube shaped.
Well,
Right?
but
Gelatinous cubes are all kinds of weird shapes, and they can fit into any area. 20 feet by
True.
20 feet's pretty fucking big.
I mean,
hence our apprehension.
Well, I'm going to, I guess, go in there.
Yeah,
Because
I'll.
that's our options. What? Not you didn't pick anything else up, Adri? Anywhere else?
I don't think I've actually looked in yet.
No, I mean on anywhere else leading up to that.
no, there's nothing else glowing leading up to it.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna take the shield. I'm gonna crawl through the wall, and I'll take point again.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Grandpa, bring up the rear.
Alrighty.
Grandpa
I like
brings
the
up
I like the
rear.
I like the fact that you've convinced me that I'm now like 7 times older than any of you in this campaign, when that's certainly not the truth. I just roll with it now for some
But that's
reason.
but we were joking about that last time, and you were
Uh,
like, "Well, I'm old now." I'm like,
Well, I guess so. Yeah.
In comparison to the life that Rachel's character leads,
Oh yeah.
she's like sprightly and young and rich, and like and my guy's like I don't know, hanging out at bars, getting shitty and punching people. And so I mean, your guy has like a job with like responsibility.
Yeah.
so
I'm the adult.
you're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the old one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shield down. And I'm gonna move, even if I have to move it a little bit slower in order to kind of get half cover from it.
Okay.
I want to make sure, because not a whole lot of left and right evasion room here.
Yeah.
So
I'll ask Golor if any of this is ringing any bells.
This is the right path.
Okay. Well, good. Good to know. I suppose I should have asked you first whether or not that was an illusion. That probably would have made more sense. But again, I'm not a smart man.
I
like,
don't remember
all-
the illusion
all the
spell.
more space for me to live up here.
You don't remember the illusion spell. Okay.
That wasn't part of the lock when he originally built it. They must have put it in after.
Yeah. Well, duly noted.
All right, I'm gonna continue down the path.
All right.
Sounds good.
So about 100 feet later, you guys reach the bottom of the stairs, which quickly at the bottom, you find 2 doors, one to your left, one straight ahead, and then the stairs go right to a 3rd door.
Adri, brain
Let
pick.
me. I'm sorry. No, you reached the vault door first.
Oh.
So at the end of the 100 feet, you reach the vault door.
Yeah.
How do we know it's the vault door?
It says
Well-
vault door.
It's
It says don't open, dead inside.
It's a big shiny brass door with one of those giant wheels you have to turn.
Oh, okay.
no.
It says
You
police
see
box.
a straight slab. It's kind of like just a straight door. Adri can tell just looking at it. She recognized the adamantine
Okay.
in it, bearing the dwarvish ruins.
Oh, they're
Um,
dwarvish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It reads 3 keys. Bring them forth.
Adri speaks dwarvish, so she will translate.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
reach inside my new sweet armor and go ta-pa-pa! Dragon scale.
I'll bring out the severely rotting eye stalk, I guess.
Earth, fire,
Bring up the drow hand.
wind.
All right. As you present the 3 keys, The doors, dust kind of just pops off the doors as they begin sliding open. And you kind of feel the corridor just slightly shake as they slide across the floor and open up this 20-foot wide door. And as it opens up, you look down and there's another descending set of stairs. This one you can see the bottom of is about 20 feet down. The walls are decorated with carvings of dwarven artisans crafting weapons and armor. The hallway or the stairs ends after about 20 feet. To the left and forward, there's a door, 2 doors, and then to the right, the stairs continue.
Okay.
Well, I was expecting just to see treasure, and that does not appear to be the case.
Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist. If you would like to support us, please check out our Patreon. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. We have different things there. Character journals, art, bloopers, stuff like that.
Our cast includes me as Dr. Kavir the Raven, Rachel as Adri the Highborn Artificer, Nate as Rain Trichet, Dockside Officiant, and of course, D-Walk as Dr. Midnight, and everybody else in the game. Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist. And we don't invoice in this group. We'll be back next week with more episodes, so stay tuned.
Curious what quiz you got. It's probably like a what Star Trek character are you? What type of lizard would you eat if you were in the wild? And the answer is always chameleon. Because you
Always
can lay
chameleon.
it. Yeah, because you can get like a Denny's menu and just touch the chameleon to it. And maybe it would replicate the flavor as well. You know? A thinker.
Yeah. All right. So you have to have a Denny's menu with you while you're lost.
Well, trust me, in the wayscape, you'll find a Denny's menu.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
It'll probably be the cause of it.
So Denny's menu, like the towel from Hitchhiker's Guide, because you can use it for so many things. It's laminated.
Yeah.
So you can keep the rain off of your face.
There's no rain anymore.
Oh.
There's no rain.
You keep the sand out of your face. You hold it like a visor.
Mm-hmm. You can use it as a shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can use it to cut up cocaine. All right.
All
You
right.
ready?
I'm ready.